Alright, so this is the first episode of our mini-series that we put together to share with you the pain, the anguish, and eventually the sense of gratification and achievement we felt
Yes.
when we took this condo that we bought in late 2019, right before the COVID pandemic really hit, and we turned it around, rehabbed it, renovated it.
Yes. And while everyone, including us, were back in the virtual schooling, the fair, the permanent home office, and everything else, we were also doing a renovation project.
Yeah, and we bought this in late 2019, sight unseen, so we had little idea what to expect. I mean, we frankly were a bit naive coming into it. It was a lot of work, a lot more than what we expected. But thank God I had my contractor buddy, who got us going, got us, helped out a lot.
Yes, and we had never done any project that was this large before, so the help from the contractor was really well received.
Yeah, for episode 1 of this mini series that we're calling it the what are we calling it, by the way? We're calling it our 2020 COVID Fixer Upper.
That's right.
And so this is the first episode, and we are talking about today
taking you on a little tour of our dirty, grungy little master bathroom, actually, upstairs.
That's right. So this little grungy master bathroom that we turned around to make it a modern, more spacious, what I like to call a zen zone. And you'll see why. I really do feel it's a bit of a zen zone.
Yeah.
My contractor buddy got us going. His guys came in, they took out the old tiles, took out the old vanity and stuff. So we decided we were going to put in a new toilet, new vanity. They took out the old shower because we decided that we didn't like the old shower. It was that typical old style with the plastic acrylic pan, and then just this really dirty looking brown tiles that we really did not like. So he took everything out. One of the problems we ran into early on though was how the heck were we going to turn what we had previously into a walk-in shower?
Yes.
Which sounds easy enough. We thought it would be just a very simple matter, but it turns out it's not that easy. So thank God my contractor buddy came through. He recommended the Schluter system, which is a really cool system. I'm actually pretty impressed at how they designed it, but it's also very, very expensive.
Yes.
So that was a bit of an eye-opening experience. And then it came to tile selection, so we needed to figure out which tiles to put in.
And contractor told us that it would be best to stick with white because white would make it seem bigger and brighter. But we went a different route because we fell in love with these black hexagon tiles, and we were lucky enough to find even the small mesh hexagon tiles for the,
That's right.
for the shower area.
Yeah, kind of like the ones that you use for the backsplash or whatever. So they had these the mesh hexagon tiles. So what was cool was in the area of the bathroom, the general area, we had these large hexagon tiles, and then in the shower we had these smaller hexagon black tiles. So it's kind of like mini me and big me.
Yeah.
And then we kind of did the same thing with the wall tiles.
Yes.
We went with the subway tiles.
With the bigger subway tiles rather than the smaller subway tiles to again give the illusion of a bigger space.
Yeah.
And I think it worked out great. It looks really nice.
Yeah. And then we have the small baby subway tiles, we call them, for the vanity area.
Yeah.
So which I think it looks kind of cool. You've got me and the mini me kind of thing going on.
That's right. And then we got nice fixtures that we liked, and the whole bathroom in the end, I think looks great. Very spacious, very modern, a lot of storage as well. But then the problem came in that
The old bathroom door opened inside.
That's right.
And the problem was that it was already such a small bathroom. It is already such a small bathroom. And then you've got the door opening inside. It makes it feel even smaller. But one day she says to me, hey, why don't you put a barn door there?
Khalid was shocked. He's like, are you a mind reader? I'm like, well, this was the only place that could actually use a sliding/barn door.
Yeah.
And since he had built one previously for our own home, I knew that he can definitely do an amazing job.
We had this old door from the balcony that we were going to throw out. It was a really solidly built door, and frankly, I just wasn't happy about throwing it out. And so when Leena, said, "Hey, why don't you build this barn door?" I said, "Hey, you know what? perfect opportunity. Let's repurpose this old door instead of throwing it out.
Which made me doubt my decision because I was like, how is this old, like, you know, beat up door going to turn into a beautiful sliding barn door? I don't know, I couldn't see it, but you know, he amazed me.
I had the vision.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, it's not exactly your typical barn door. You know, so it's our modern take on it.
Modern take on the barn door, yeah. And frankly, it's beautiful. I really like it.
I'm really happy with the way it turned out. And I'm really happy with the barn door lock. Found this really cool lock. I think it's just really nice. The really sleek little lock that, you know, we added on. So it is a lockable bathroom barn door.
Yeah, and I think it goes very well with the decor and the style of the master bathroom. So I think it works really well in that space.
Yeah.
But we have a question for you all now. Khalid, we can see you.
Can you still see me?
Yes.
Well, yeah. So I think, you know, it's really cool the way it's set up right now. You know, it's you know, like I was saying earlier, it's a place of zen. You know, you sit inside, you can look directly out because you've got, you know, this glass panel right there in the middle of the door. You can look out into the balcony. And imagine yourself sitting there early morning, maybe even sipping a coffee, and you know, you're just seeing this greenery and the sunlight streaming in through the balcony door. Now, it's a beautiful place. You know, I can only imagine how comfortable.
We're probably spending 2 hours in there. You know.
You know, if you're gonna already spend that much time, you know, why not do it? You know, with that just sort of, you know, refreshing view. So I'm all about, hey, let's leave this window, this panel in the door open, unblocked, and just good to go.
I think we should frost it lightly, at least, you know, that still some light gets in, but you know, you can't, there's some privacy, some sense of privacy in there as well, but...
I mean, who needs privacy? It's all about, I mean, let's get a little kinky, you know, let's...
We'll let you guys decide, you know.
Oh, is that what we decided?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna let you vote. So, you know, let us know, you know, whether you vote for us to frost the window.
That's right.
So it'll still be there, you'll get some light, like Leena said, but you won't be able to see through. Or we can leave it open. You know.
Yeah, but don't decide.
So let us know.
So let us know, and let us know how you liked our bathroom, the design, and if you have any questions, please reach out to us.
Yeah, and we're gonna do hopefully more of these. Right?
Yes.
Hopefully. So yeah, let us know if you know, you like it, you don't like it, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. You know, we're having fun with it, so we're enjoying ourselves. Hopefully you enjoyed this as well. Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Yes, this teal color was my idea, by the way. I love this color. The real teal.
So everything else I did, and you come in here with your little teal, real teal paint, and you're like, oh.
And then the kitchen behind me is like,
What? I practically built the kitchen myself single-handedly.
what?